Hi coaches, this is Deb, and I wanted to talk to you today about how to sign up coaches. And this is more from a process perspective than a how to talk to somebody about being a coach. But the first thing I wanted to talk about is actually when somebody's ready to sign up, how do you advise them as to the best way to sign up? So number one is I always recommend that a new coach sign up with a challenge pack. I tell them that it makes dollars and cents, and it does. Think about it. If they sign up and pay $39.95 for the sign-up fee, and then they get their Shakeology at the coach discounted price of $97.50, now they're paying $138.15. For less than $2 more, they can get a challenge pack. So for $140 instead of $138.15, they can get a challenge pack. They get their coach sign up, they get their Shakeology, they get free shipping, they get 30 days to the online meal planner, and they get a workout program. Turbo Fire, Slim and Six, or Hip Hop Abs. Those are the products that come in the 140 challenge pack. So even if they don't really want any of those programs, even if they already have those programs, why not go ahead and sign up with the challenge pack? I tell them they have a program, they can give it away as a Christmas present, they can use it as an incentive in one of their challenge groups, they could even sell it. So I always recommend that coaches sign up at least at the $140 challenge pack level. It gives them more for their money. It also gives you 2 Success Club points. Now, what about if somebody says, can I just pay the $39.95? My perspective on that is I don't recommend that. If somebody is going to sign up and pay $39.95 and then pay $15.95 a month and they're not buying product, what is the point of that? They're getting no benefit for that. And if they're not going to be a product of the product, again, how are they going to be successful in the business? I know there are exceptions to the rule, but I have never personally had any that did that actually did anything with the business. What happens is they usually end up dropping out. And I know I heard Christine Dwyer talk about this very topic on a call a while back, how she used to sign up people with the $39.95, saying, oh, we're gonna make enough money, then we can start getting our Shakeology. She says now she doesn't do that because that doesn't usually happen. It doesn't happen. So I advise people if they're not ready or able to at least get started on their Shakeology, that now is maybe not the right time for them to sign up as a coach. So that's the way I advise that. Number 2, I wanted to talk about the process. So number 1, we've already talked about the mobile app. So you can sign coaches up using your mobile app that you can download onto your phone. And this is really nice because there's no mistake in that you don't have to worry about them signing up and not having your right coach ID in there, because you send them the mobile app from the account you want them to sign up as. So if you're signing them up under you, then obviously you would log in and send them the link from your coach ID. If you want to send them up under your husband because you're helping him get to Emerald, then you sign up and you make sure that you've logged in as him. So it's very simple. It doesn't matter who they're already attached to. Maybe they already have an account with somebody else and they decided they wanted to sign up with you. When you send them the mobile app, your coach ID is always attached to that. So it makes it very simple. And in addition to that, when you send them the sign up from the mobile app, you also have already pre-selected the challenge pack or the Shakeology that they are going to be signing up with. So it's very easy for the customer. There's no hunting and pecking around on the website. It's really, really super simple. If you don't use the mobile app, then obviously you go to the online solution and you just advise them to go into Team Beachbody, or have them go to your beachbody.com account, have them click on the menu item that says coach, and then it will say become a coach or join my team. Yes, I want to be a coach. And the process is very simple. The directions are self-explanatory. Yes, they will have to provide their social security number because that is how Beachbody pays coaches, through their social security. Even if they're not planning to sell anything as a discount coach, they still have to provide that. And yes, even if they're a discount coach, they have to pay the $15.95 a month fee. If they're a discount coach, they are still saving $16 a month on their Shakeology, even after paying the fee. So those are a couple questions that we get asked. It's very important, if they are going through the sign-up process online, always tell them, make sure they see you as their coach, because whoever their account is already set up with, if they already have a Team Beachbody account, and hopefully it's already with you, but it will default them to that sponsor that they already have. So if by chance, maybe it's your sister and she signed up for an account a long time ago with a random coach, make sure that she knows that she's going to have to replace, where it's going to ask her if she wants to keep that sponsor or if she wants a different one. She's going to have to choose you, and she can either put in your coach ID, which you have given her, or she can put in your screen name. So it's screen name or coach ID, which is why I always recommend using your name as your screen name, because it's very easy for people to find you. That's a very important point that you need to understand, because sometimes I've seen it happen where somebody just kind of, because it defaults to whoever their existing coach is. So it's very easy just to kind of skip over that and not really realize that, oh, I need to change that. So if by chance you have somebody that signs up as a coach and they did it wrong and they signed up under somebody else, they have to request the change, and they have 72 hours to make that request. You can't request it for them. So that's why you really need to be following up with people. If somebody says, I'm going to sign up tonight, and you wake up tomorrow and it's not there, then you need to follow up, because what if they signed up and they accidentally signed up wrong? You only have 72 hours to fix that. The other thing I want to remind you while we're talking about fixing things is always make sure before you sign up a coach that you know where you want them placed in your organization. So remember, you have a right leg and a left leg. You need to make sure that they are going to be on the right side or the left side, whichever one is the correct side. And the way you know which side they're going to be on is you go into your online office and you click on My Business, and you click on Graphical, or you click on My Downline, and then Graphical Genealogy. The Graphical Genealogy will show you by the outlined red person where the system is planning to place your next coach. So if you need that coach to be on your left side, because you maybe already have a personally sponsored coach on your right, and the system has placed them on your right, you just click to the other side, make that other side red, and that's where your coach will go. You also only have 72 hours to make that request to change it. So if you forgot to do that, and you shouldn't forget to do that, because I'm telling you, but if you did, then that's why, again, as soon as the coach signs up, you need to be in your back office looking to see where they were placed, to make sure they were placed where you wanted them to go. And if they weren't, then you have 72 hours to request that. It has to be requested in an email. You cannot call Coach Relations and ask them to do that. Okay. Number 3 I wanted to go over is the upgrade process. So say you have a customer that bought a challenge pack and they now want to become a coach. They can still get their coach fee waived. What they will have to do is they will have to go ahead and go online through either online or through the mobile app, like we talked about. They'll have to fill out the information just as if they were any other person signing up as a coach. Then, when they have finished that process, they will then have to call Coach Relations and tell them that they are an upgrade coach and they would like to get their $39.95 back. That is the new process. And the reason they changed this process is so that it can be done faster. So that way a coach doesn't have to wait 3, 4, 5 days to get their paperwork processed until they start getting the benefits of being a coach. They can immediately go online, become a coach, and then they would make a request to get their $39.95 fee waived. And again, the fee is only waived if they have bought a challenge pack. It is not waived if they only have a Shakeology HD. The same process applies with a military coach. Used to be there was military coach paperwork to fill out. Now they go ahead and sign up online. They pay the $39.95, and then they go through the process of sending in their active duty orders, and then they get that $39.95 back. Military coaches, in addition to getting their $39.95 fee waived, also get their $15.95 a month fee waived. So they get all their business fees waived. So really anybody that is using Shakeology, that is using the Beachbody products, that is active duty military, or their spouse should be signed up as a coach, because that's what we actually call that the military discount. It's really not so much the coach discount, it's the military discount. But like I said, any other coach will have to pay the $15.95. So I hope that was helpful, because I have had some of you ask me, how do I sign up a coach? And the process is very simple. I mean, go online, be a coach, and they fill out the information. Just make sure they have your coach ID in there, or use the mobile app so that there's no guessing about that. But I think it's also very important to remember what I said at the very beginning about how to sign up a coach as far as their Shakeology and their challenge pack, because it really does make dollars and cents. And when you explain it to them that way, most of the time they're going to understand. They're going to be appreciative of the fact that you're helping them get the most bang for their buck. So talk to you later, and I look forward to seeing all your new coaches showing up.